All right, if you've got Celina, Texas on your radar, you're definitely gonna wanna check out this community. We're out here once again in the ranch at Uptown, Celina. We've got some of the best builders in all of Dallas, Texas right here, and this is a special one here today. We've got Taylor Morrison Homes on their 70-foot wide product, so a much larger lot than normal. And we're gonna be showing you a house that's a little different than most. We've got a large 3,400 square foot home all on one floor with a 3-car garage, and the pricing out here is insane compared to other communities nearby like in Prosper and Frisco. So an amazing value for your money in an up and coming area. We're just minutes from downtown Celina, and that brand new Dallas North Tollway that's gonna get you absolutely everywhere is being built up this way as we speak. So an amazing community, a really cool home that I think you're gonna like. So let's go ahead and check it out. Okay, so we've got the beautiful Courtney floor plan right here. This is on the 70-foot wide lot. We've got 3-car garages, and this is all on one floor, sitting at 4 beds, 3.5 baths, game room, media study, and a flex space all on one floor. The one floor is definitely getting more popular, but this is a really cool feature of this home. So you get this big courtyard entrance. So if you wanted to put a gate right here to keep all the solicitors out, whatever you want to do, perfect place to do so. You've got a drain right here in the middle, so you don't have to worry about any kind of water issues. You've got your spout right there. So just a really cool little hangout area. Just very unique floor plan. I think you're gonna love this place. So you've got your modern door right when you walk in, and this is basically like a large ranch style home. Looks like we got maybe 15, 16-foot ceilings right when you walk into this place. And then right over to the right, which is very unique compared to most floor plans. Usually you'd have your office space right here or your ensuite bedroom, but you're gonna have your game room or game room or a media room right here. So really cool space. Good size room. We've got, looks like 10-foot ceilings in here, so good ceiling height. Plenty of room to move around in here. Love the dark green paint. Got a massive TV right here, but right here at the front, kind of separated from everything else. So just a unique location. So we've got our 3-car tandem garage. This is gonna be your massive office space right here. So a huge room. We can show you from multiple angles right here, but just see the size of this room right here. We've got the 8-foot glass doors, really good looking feature there. We've got our half bath right here at the front for the guests to use. Additional storage closet right here. And then because this is a ranch style house, it doesn't go super deep right off the front. So you walk right into the main living area of this home. So a gorgeous setup. We've got massive ceiling height for 1 story in here. Absolutely gorgeous. Definitely makes it feel huge in here. Perfect home for entertaining. So we've got this gorgeous kitchen space here. You've got floor to ceiling cabinetry, your double oven right there. Got a huge island, looks about 10-foot island or so. You got the under counter lighting, unique space for your microwave right there. And then a really cool tile selection. So floor to ceiling tile right here. We got the glass inserts with the puck lighting right there. You got the oversized cafe appliances. If you love to cook, perfect place to do so. You can see right in the main living area of this home, but love the ceiling height for a 1 story. This is about as tall as you're gonna see in any home. I don't know exactly what they are, but it looks absolutely insane when you're in here. It just feels huge. So tons of cabinet space. And then you're gonna have your pantry right off the back. And if you've seen a lot of pantries, they're really small, but this one definitely is not. You've got room to go up about 2-3 more rows if you wanted to in here. So a huge pantry space. And then one of my favorite features is this dining space right here. So right off of your kitchen here to the left, you've got a massive dining room. So you've got a fireplace over here with a little seating area, which I think is super cool. So gas fireplace, you can hang a TV there if you wanted to. And then these floor to ceiling, basically glass windows all the way across this space. You see how much room you have. So you've got seating for 8 right there. And then you've got all this room over here. So if you really wanted to, you could sit 15 to 20 people in this room. You could even take out the fireplace. So I'm sure that's an added feature. So if you didn't want that and you wanted just a massive table, I'm not sure if you want one that big. I'm just saying you have the space to do it. So I think that's super cool. So before we go outside, I'll show you what's behind the kitchen over here on this side. So this is going to be where you walk in from your garage space. You got a 3-car tandem garage. You walk in, you've got your mud bench right over here. And then another one of these storage rooms that we've seen. Got the hanging racks right there. Storage closets everywhere. And then you're gonna have your laundry space. So you walk in from the garage and you've got your laundry room. So a really good sized laundry room. The only thing it's missing that a lot of people liked is the sink. You probably do that right over that window if you wanted to. And you got the washer and dryer set up right there. So a really good size laundry space, tons of counter space and storage in there. And that is right when you walk into the home, and then you're greeted by, once again, this beautiful main living area. If you love to entertain, this is about as good as it's gonna get in any house. Especially, this does not feel like a 1-story just because the ceiling height is so tall in here. Let's go outside and see what we're working with. So we've got a really good sized covered patio, definitely more space than there, than just putting a table there. You could do all kinds of things back here. You got these big glass sliders. I love how they have the extra door right over here. You've got your gas connection right there. And this is a perfect back patio for that drop down shade. Literally push of a button, inside, indoor, outdoor living. And not a super deep lot, but it is a 70-foot wide lot. So plenty of room for a pool, anything you want to do. And if you like the deeper lots, every neighborhood like this is going to have lots that are bigger than others. Some lots backed up to trees. Everything's going to be a little bit different, and I can definitely find that for you and get you on the perfect lot if this is something you're interested in. And real quick, if this is your first time to the channel, my name is Preston Gill. I'm a local realtor born and raised here in the Dallas area, and I've helped hundreds of people relocate to the Dallas area, purchasing new construction, resale, everything over the last couple of years. So if you're having any thoughts of moving here or just have questions about new construction or Dallas in general, I would love to connect with you. I'm definitely not too busy to take your calls. I've been getting that a lot lately. If you reach out to the number below, you will be connecting with me personally. So give me a call, shoot me a text, or send me an email. I would love to help you and your family make a smooth move to Dallas. Hope to see you around town. All right, let's continue this home tour. Like I said, the 1-story floor plans are definitely getting more popular with large families. I'm a family of 4. We live in a similar style home, around 3,300 square foot, all on one floor. This one's sitting at just under 3,400 square feet. So a really good size. Once again, that's your main entryway. You had your office right over there. And then you had half bath and then the full media room over on that side. So you could definitely, most of you are going to want to put some type of fireplace right here and not just the dining space, I would assume. So just keep that in mind. You would have your fireplace right there. And then you've got your glass sliders with the modern windows up top. And then they've got really large furniture in here, plenty of room to move around. And then this wing of the house is going to be where all the additional bedrooms are going to be. Some people are going to like that, some people won't, but there is a good separation of space. So you've got your master right over here, and then you've got the rest of the rooms down this hallway. So even though it's on the same side of the house, look how much space you have in between the master and the rest. So even though it's on the same side, I mean, that is a long ways. So you're not going to hear any noise with kids or anything like that. So I don't think it's going to be an issue like it would in some floor plans. So here is your master suite. Beautiful, large bedroom. We do have carpet in here. Some people like that, some people don't. But keep in mind, that's something that you could easily switch out. If you're building, we can basically do whatever you want. As far as the selections go, you've got 3 gigantic windows. I know I say big windows a lot, but literally it takes up this entire wall. These are about twice as wide as normal and probably 6-7 feet tall. So lots of natural light here. In this bedroom, you've got a seating area right here, king size bed, oversized side tables, almost the size of a dresser. So you can just see, kind of get an idea of how big this room is. And then your recessed ceiling. So they didn't go crazy over the top like they do in a lot of models, kind of showing you what you can get in this house. I know a lot of people like to put the wood in the ceilings and the backdrop, but they kept it nice and simple for you. Give you a better idea of what these homes are going to look like when they're done. You could add all that stuff later. So you've got your double door into this gigantic master bathroom right here. So lots of space in here. It's super wide, lots of square footage. You've got the separated vanities and then a huge soaker tub, nice modern look to it, and lots of storage. These are huge vanity spaces. If you're wondering where the shower is, it's hidden behind this wall right here. So you got a nice glass insert right there. And then it's a big enough shower to where we've got 2 shower heads, a gigantic bench seat right here. It doesn't even need a door. So one less thing to clean. The only thing you'll be wiping down is this right here. But I love the shower setup because that is a huge bench, no door, just walk in and out, 2 different shower heads. You can definitely add a rain shower if you wanted to as well. And then another double door entrance into the master closet. So definitely a lot more space up top to add additional shelving. I always talk about this. It's not very it's not very fancy. They never are in any of the builds, no matter the price points, 9 times out of 10. So they kind of leave these up to you to make them all the way you want them and get the built-in shelving and everything like that. So just keep that in mind. But it was a large amount of space. It's a big bedroom, big closet, big bathroom. I think it'll work well for many people. And once again, on the same side of the house, but way over here is going to be the rest of the bedrooms. So little linen closet here in the middle of the hallway. And this is going to be your flex room. So not a huge space by any means, but still a pretty good space. We've got a little desk area here. This is a massive couch. I don't know if that shows on video. So this takes up a lot of room. So there's a lot you could do with this space. Still room for a pool table, whatever you want to do, or just keep it like this, kind of a lifestyle hangout room. Put a TV over here on the wall. And then you've got your first bedroom right here. These are going to be connected by a Jack and Jill bathroom, but there is going to be a primary as well, or not a primary, but an ensuite. So you got the double door closet, plenty of room for kids. Got the one large window over here in the corner, but a good sized bedroom. It looks like at least 10-foot ceilings in here. So really good ceiling height throughout. Here's your Jack and Jill bathroom. You've got the double sink right here. And of course, I like to point out, this is a model, so they take out some of the doors. You would have a doorway on each side. So don't worry about the privacy issue there. And they would also have a door right here. And here is the shared tub shower right there. I would like to see the tile bring up to the top for the model. But like I said, they've kind of built this out to show how it would look for most people if you didn't just go over the top with everything. And then the next bedroom right here, maybe slightly smaller, still a good size. And then you're gonna have a walk-in closet on this one. So much larger closet, got its own window. Only one little hanging rack there. I could definitely do more with this space, but a good sized closet. Nice little window over here in the corner. Let's show you another angle of this bedroom. They do definitely feel a lot bigger just because of the ceiling height in here. And you got 8-foot doors throughout the entire house. That makes a huge difference. And this is going to be your ensuite. So this is at the very front of the house, kind of like typically, but it's just you have to walk a little further to get to it. Another good sized bedroom. I like how they added the can lights in here. Most of the time you just have one little light in the middle of the room, not even a fan. They've got the can lights with the fan. It's a huge plus. Sounds like something very simple, but definitely makes a big difference. Big windows once again, looking out to the front. And then you got your ensuite bathroom right here. So a lot of people, when they're building an ensuite, these are usually, not everybody's gonna be using for the kids, but they're just a walk-in shower with the frameless glass. That's the way that most people are doing it. It's always good to have at least one tub in the house besides the primary or master. But Just throwing that out there. Not everybody's gonna like that. And then this is gonna have the same double door closet right here. All right, so let's jump into some pricing info. So this home right here, just under 3,400 square feet, 4-bed, 3.5-bath, gamer median study, all on one floor with that courtyard and a 3-car tandem garage. You're gonna be starting in the low 700s for this house. Now, keep in mind, if this was in Prosper or Frisco, we'd be looking at $250,000 more for the exact same house. And this is in an up and coming, fastest growing city in the nation. So as you can imagine, these home prices are going to rise here in this area. It's a great place to invest. But if that's not big enough for you, I know a lot of you are going to want the big 2-story homes. There's multiple floor plans to choose from, starting from around 3,700 square feet up to about 4,800 square feet out here. So their largest floor plan, the Magnolia, starts at 4,400 square feet, 5-bed, 4.5-bath, 3-car, gamer media study, everything you possibly want at $800,000 starting price. So just keep in mind, of course, on the add-ons, they're going to add to that budget, but we can break that down for you, make it nice and simple. And if you're looking at spec homes that are completed or under construction, I've negotiated for tons of clients here lately and got some absolutely insane deals on interest rates, closing costs, and a lot of money off of the house. So keep in mind, my services are free to you. We get paid by the builder, and we can save you a whole lot more money, time, and headache than you going in there yourself. So remember, if you're looking to move to the Dallas area, anywhere in the DFW Metroplex, to give me a call, shoot me a text, or send me an email. I'd love to help you and your family make a smooth move to Dallas. Hope to see you around town, and make sure to check out this next video.